Hey guys, it's the Sue and Spanky podcast back again. We've been out for a little bit, but we have a special guest this week. My sister, Mary, in place of Taylor. So what did we call you? What was your Sue Dillon franchise name? I can't remember. I think we change it every time.
Yeah, because I always forget what it is.
Yeah.
But I think from here on out, it's just Martwan.
Martwan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sorry for the chewing. I'm
that's the only name I'm going to be able to remember. So
battling a headache right now. So she's been clout chasing, trying to get on my podcast for a long time. So I finally thought it was okay to let her on. I don't know why. We recently went on a vacation together and we didn't fight at all. It was crazy because we always fight over stupid stuff, just bickering. But we didn't fight at all.
I know. I think if we would have drove, though, it probably would have been
A little bit
a
more.
different story.
We did fly. And I paid, not that that matters, I'm not holding it over her head, but I paid for the trip. And so I think that there was a source of appreciation more so, and she maybe held back. Do you think you held back because I paid for the trip, or do you think we just didn't fight?
I just think we didn't fight.
Okay.
If there was something to fight about, then we would have fought about it. Like, who are we?
Yeah. We kind of got a little bickery on the way home in the airport.
Because somebody wanted me to keep up with them.
It's always my fault.
To the 2.5 hour layover we had.
It's always my fault.
She wanted me to sprint down the escalator, and I'm just not doing it.
And I was about to get on the subway without her. I was like...
The subway wasn't even there yet.
It's just you choose to just be an ass sometimes.
No, I'm not going to tumble my big body
You
self down
wouldn't.
the escalator.
People walk down the escalators all the time.
I don't. I have a phobia of stairs.
Uh-huh.
I literally broke my butt bone
Mm-hmm.
as a child from falling down the stairs so many times.
He's being really good in the corner. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I also have a brother, and he's only 9 years old. Do you want to come say hi to everybody, Walt, just for a second, and then you can go back over there? He's being really good. He's usually really loud. There's a lot of chords. Say something.
I'm the real Sue Dillon.
I knew he Yeah, but that's my family. My dogs want these. Thank you. Those are so good. I'm fighting off a
You
headache
need
today.
to try the cookies and cream ones.
$8 at Costco. Not sponsored.
The big bag, too.
So, why did you want to come on the podcast? What was your interest? I know I kind of said, hey, you want to come on the podcast, but before when you were like, we want to come on, which Karma and her want to do it, her girlfriend, we want to do it all together, but why did you want to come on the podcast? What do you have to say for everybody? I mean that in the sweetest way, too. I don't know, it sounds kind of harsh the way I said it, but
I don't know. It just sounded to be cool.
Yeah.
I just like to hear myself in the headphones, really.
yeah.
But I want there to be a purpose in me talking.
Well, I'll start by so every week we do. Oh my God, that has to stop. Every week we do a drink review. This one is Drink Karma, in which that's really fun because Karma's here with us, Mary's girlfriend. But this one's only 20 calories and it has a weird powder in the top. And I thought this was right up your alley. Because when you were a kid, you loved that powdery candy. That candy where you dip it in the powder. Any form, you were all over that. So I thought that you would love this. So I'm actually going to put my mic down and we're going to open it up. And while I'm opening it up, I thought Mary could start with naming a few icks she has of me. I'm sure there's plenty. I just want to hear what some icks are from you about me. It could be now, it could be in the past, growing up together. Just name some icks while I get this ready.
Okay. First thing that popped in my head was when she gets flustered or angry, she does this thing with her tongue, and she'll be instead of going off on somebody, she just puts her tongue in the bottom of her lip, and she's like,
I knew she was gonna say that. Like that's like who cares what
That's
I do
just
with
an
my
ick that I
tongue?
have. What else? Your disgusting freaking egg farts. Like, our hotel room, I could not breathe in the room because, like, I fart a lot, but, like, when she farts, it's, like, unreasonably toxic. Like, she's putting toxic fumes in the air.
I know.
And I woke her up because I thought she was awake because every time she would move her blanket, it would, like, seep out into my side of the room.
Speaking of, this is actually a probiotic water, so that's really cool. Quit.
And I was
The
like,
Boons love blueberries, so they're like all over this.
I was like, you've got to stop. And I, like, woke her up, and she was like,
You scared me. I didn't even know I was doing that.
yeah, it was horrible, but...
Well, I don't even want to talk about poop with you because you used to stop up the toilet every time you would take a poop.
See, and I knew you were going to come at me for that.
And it was
but
nasty because it wouldn't go down, and so we'd have to let it simmer for a few
Yeah.
days in there, and it would smell like a damn outhouse in the bathroom. Nasty. That was before Walt. He
Yeah.
doesn't even know. Back when she was a little kid, she used to have ginormous poop.
I did. Cheers. What are you
Cheers.
doing?
Let's try this. It's like blueberry lemonade or something. It's good. I like it. I would drink it again. Would you buy this?
Would I buy it?
Yeah.
Probably not.
I would probably not buy it like off the top of my head, but if I was like, oh, I need some kind of probiotic, I think I would like this. Like, it's different from Olipop because it doesn't have carbonation. So if you didn't want like a
Yeah, I
carbonated,
don't like Olipop. I do like this, though. It's fine. It just tastes like a flavored water, like those water packets.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like powdery. Like, you don't have that like grittiness in it either. So that's good. I would drink it. Like, I like it, but I don't think I would like.
It's the Karma probiotic water. I don't know why I keep getting probiotic stuff. I think it's because we were getting drinks from Kroger's.
Maybe if
They
it
have like
was,
a lot of probiotic drinks there.
Maybe if it was a different flavor, I'd probably buy it. If they had other flavors.
They
'cause
probably do.
I'm not a big blueberry person.
Karma knows because it has her name. What if she has a secret identity and this is actually her water company? Okay, so my ick about you is how you chew. You literally chew so nasty. You're like,
But I do it on purpose.
no, you don't, because we'll be out eating Mexican and you'll be doing that, and I'll look at you and like, oh my God. And Taylor will look at me and like, look at you and then look at me, and I'll be like, I know.
How do I chew?
Doesn't she?
No, I
Yes,
do
they're
not.
all saying yes.
No, I do
Yes,
not.
you do.
I do that when I do that, it's on purpose. It's not
No,
my
it's
normal
not.
chew.
I think you do it on purpose and subliminally as well.
Well,
I honestly can't. Oh, your belly button. Your belly button is so deep, and when she sticks her finger down in it, it comes out smelling terrible. I can't even describe the smell. It's so bad. She was saying that my farts are bad. It's worse.
yeah, I used to stick my finger in my belly button and then go in her room and put it in her face.
Nasty. It's just diseased. It's like it's in it's a black hole or something. I don't understand why it's so deep. And
I mean, it's not like that anymore because I clean it every day
okay, that's good.
in the shower.
I don't have to clean mine. Mine isn't very deep, but Taylor's is. Taylor's is really
I can
deep
like
like
stick
yours.
my whole pinky finger in mine.
Yeah, he can too. I don't even know. I'm like, how does that happen? Because I'm like, your finger is literally in your insides.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know,
weird.
I think some like fungus or something grows in there.
Yeah,
Because it's like dark.
it's
and
very
wet.
deep. Very deep. Moving on. What are some things that you wanted to talk about?
I don't know.
You said that you made a list.
Well, I have like a couple things, but I don't know. Like, did you ever think that you were gonna be the one going viral when I was trying so hard to go viral?
No, I really didn't expect to, and I don't even know. At this point in time, I look at it and I'm like, I don't understand it. It doesn't seem real to me, but it's fun, so I'm just doing it.
Yeah.
Along for the ride. But let's be real, and I mean this in the nicest way. You could have had a viral video. You could have a viral video now. Like, you're very interesting. But I don't think you would have took it as far as I did. I think you
Oh,
would have
no.
gave up a long time ago because it's a lot of work. And you like to chill. That's nothing wrong with that. I don't chill, but she does.
I think if I
But
went
you
viral,
still
it
work
would have
hard.
been like I
Like-
would have done it a different way. I wouldn't have put as much work into it as you did.
Yeah, but you still work hard. Like, you have a job and you do really well at your job, and you went to school for the job, and
After
Mhm.
after I dropped out of college the first time, did you think I would go back?
I really didn't know what you would do. I don't think it was necessarily the wrong choice for you. I think everybody has their own path in life, and it seems like that's what you were meant to do. So I didn't really think much of it. Like, it's really, I've matured a lot since that time too. Like, that was years ago. And when you dropped out, wasn't I still in college?
Yeah.
And so I wanted you to experience what I was experiencing, because it was like so unique, and like, now I will never experience that again. But you didn't need to do that for what your goals were. So I think that's what I was like sad for you for.
Well, my goals at the time were to be a teacher.
Right, but that's not what you want to do in the end. So
No.
it's a good thing you didn't go. And I think that maybe I didn't understand that at the time, but now I have this like outlook on life where I think whatever happens is meant to happen, and it's going to lead you down the road you're meant to go, and you'll find out what that is when you get there. But just because something doesn't go the way you want it to go at this moment doesn't mean that it's the wrong way.
Yeah.
Say, if that makes sense. And that's kind of like what I've been telling myself with this TikTok ban, because it's kind of stressful for me, because TikTok is my main source of income with social media, just because of the amount of views I get on there and the amount of money you make with gifts on live, and my live shows are on TikTok, and it's like I get a lot of views on my live shows more than any other platform, just because of the way the algorithm is. And like, my orders probably mostly come from my TikTok views, because it's the one with the most following, and like my videos don't always do the best on TikTok. Like, honestly, my videos do the best on Instagram right now. So I do get a lot of orders from Instagram, and now some from Facebook. My Facebook is starting to go up, but it's going to be a huge hit if it goes away financially. And I'll be fine, because I'm a nurse and I can, go back to work more as a nurse. It just sucks though, because I'm really happy doing this, and I've built such a community on there that I'm kind of bummed, and I'm like feeling really upset about it. But at the same time, I have that outlook that now, as an older, in my older 20s, of like, whatever happens, it's meant to happen. Maybe there's something better to come. Maybe I'm going to be more fulfilled in another area, which I don't understand, because I feel very happy right now doing this stuff and like being silly, and I don't know, I just feel very happy.
What does the podcast go on?
It goes on YouTube, and then I put it on a bunch of other stuff.
What's your YouTube?
At Sarasota5, which is where you're probably watching this right now, unless it's a clip on TikTok, which I wouldn't put this as a clip on TikTok. But anyway,
Why?
but
I just
would
made a
that
clip
out.
for you to post it on your TikTok so people can watch the podcast.
Okay.
You didn't catch on what I was doing.
Do you remember the secret languages we used to make up?
Yes.
That hurt my ears. We used to say some weird stuff that I'm not going to say here because it sounds inappropriate, but
We just like talk gibberish,
I know
basically.
we were cavemen is what we said.
Yeah.
And it was funny. That was a good time when we were kids. We had so much fun together. Kids don't play like they used to.
No.
No offense, Walt.
You just sit on your
When you're with Braden and
Nintendo
Eric, when
Switch.
he's with his buddies, he plays good, but like,
Yeah, we used to be outside all the time.
yeah.
I used to be in the woods in the back of our neighborhood with my friend. And we'd like ride our bikes and like build fires back there. I don't know how we
God.
didn't catch the whole
That's horrible.
I don't know how we didn't set the whole neighborhood on fire.
I was not a part of that. I was like older at that point when you were doing that, but I did used to play outside a lot and all that.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
We used to have a trampoline.
That trampoline was fun.
It wasn't until you busted your lip trying to do a front flip.
Well, that wasn't at home. That was at my friend's house.
So, like, how would you differentiate us, like, growing up? Would you say, like, you were more, like, the smart one and I was more, like...
No, because you're smart. Like, you didn't have to try, but you still succeeded at everything you did. I had to study. But I did study. I feel like I was a hard worker and you were more of like a chill, go with the flow.
Yeah, I didn't study a day in my life.
You were also more of a tomboy. I was more girly. But even looking back, I'm like, I wasn't that girly.
Yeah.
Like, I really didn't even start wearing makeup until my friend Morgan, one of my best friends ever, she wore makeup. And so, like, we started hanging out. And then I kind of started feeling, like, more aware of that. But without her as a friend, I don't think I would have worn makeup because Mom didn't really. She wore a little bit, but she wasn't really into makeup. But then I got super into makeup and all this stuff. I just don't think I was always super girly, but I was definitely more girly than you.
Yeah.
And we were always so silly. Like, we were the funniest kids together.
Yeah.
We did the like, we made up the funniest stuff. Even our Nana told us that. She was like, yeah, you two are just the funniest together.
Now look at her.
Disowned. Not by me. I'm disowned by her. Mary's a lesbian and I'm a crass comedian, so
yeah,
we've been disowned.
We're just out because, that's not accepted
That's fine.
in today's life, so.
It's fine.
It's just 2024 and we're still going
It's
through
their loss because, I am a nurse, so I could be wiping her ass for her, but that's not going to happen because I've been disowned. So someone else will have to do it that's not certified. Sucks.
Well, they've got a bunch of great children to do that for them.
Yeah. God.
But,
yeah.
Where do you think we would be today if
we never moved?
If we never moved and
God.
our father wasn't as not a part of our life as he is.
Well, who knows what would have happened to him by now. I don't think he would be alive if we would have stayed there. I don't think he would have changed at all, which it took him a long time to change, but I think part of the reason he ended up changing is because he lost us in a way. But I think that we would either have like 3 kids apiece now, or we would be on meth. And we probably wouldn't have gone to college. And we probably working at like McDonald's. No offense to people that work at McDonald's. No offense to people that work at McDonald's, but we would not have the jobs we have.
Yeah. Did you ever was there ever a moment in time where you thought I was going down that path?
No, I've always believed in you. I've always been really proud of you.
Good answer.
Even if you did do, not the meth or the babies part really, I don't think you need that.
The what?
Meth or babies.
You don't think I need a kid?
Well, now is a different story. I think for me, I was not ready for a kid at your age. And I still am not. But, I mean, everybody's different. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you what you're ready for.
I mean, if it was easy for me to have a kid, I'd probably have one. Already. It's just not that easy. I don't have that money.
I'm confused because you're a lesbian. What do you mean?
Right. So if I wasn't,
you would have a kid now.
Probably. I'm saying if it was easier, it's not easy for a lesbian couple to go have a kid.
Oh, I thought you meant you would have already messed up and had a kid by now.
Yeah, if I wasn't gay. Probably.
I was like, do you have something to tell me?
Oh. I'm just saying I would like to have kids before 30.
Okay.
And you want to have kids around 30.
Yeah, probably. I'm not ready yet. I just want to live my life a little bit longer and be free-ish.
Yeah. Which, no shame in that.
Walt keep showing me his hitchhiker thumb. Do you have a hitchhiker thumb?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I mean, in a little bit, but not
Mine doesn't bend from here. It's straight up.
Mine doesn't.
I'm literally surrounded by people with hitchhiker thumbs all the time. It's weird. Did I answer your question though fully?
Yeah.
So, I do have a question about my TikTok stuff. Like, what video is your favorite, or like, what video do you show people if you show people my stuff at all?
I don't know if I have like a necessarily like a favorite video.
What sticks out? Like, what's one that you remember?
I mean, like the biggest one was your first one with Donnie.
Well, that wasn't my biggest one, but
that's just the one like I always remember. Like I know like almost word for word how that video is.
Yeah.
That's usually the one I show people.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to show them that because it's like it sets the context for the other ones. But I do think that like you could understand it without knowing that one.
I like the ones that like go on for a minute. Like people just have like a conversation with you and they have no idea who you are.
And they think I'm a real person.
Yeah.
Like, I am a real person, but they think Sue is a real
like
person.
You actually make people believe that you went to high school with them so many years ago and
That's
they
crazy.
just like open up to you.
It's toxic, isn't it?
It's crazy. I would never.
They should hire me for the FBI or something. Could get people to talk. Well,
but
do you watch my stuff? Like, do you actually watch my videos when they come up on your For You page, or do you scroll past it?
I watch like a bit of it. It depends on like what kind of video it is. I just feel like it's like it's funny and entertaining, but like I'm around it all the time, so I feel like it's not as like I just can't like sit there and watch the whole thing because I'm around you. Like I guess it's like different for somebody that doesn't know you.
So you don't think it's funny?
Like they would be more invested in like watching the
you
whole
were
thing.
about to say it's not funny to someone that's around you.
No, I was not about to say that. I'm just saying I like see them all the time.
She's a troll.
No, I watch your videos. I come in your lives every now and again.
Every now and again.
Yeah, and when's the last time you've been in my live?
I come in your lives every time you're on live, and I'm on TikTok. I do. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yes, I do.
I don't recall. Only a couple times.
Well, I just don't. I'm not always on there when you're on there.
You know what I think my problem is with streaming?
What?
It's like, I feel like whenever a camera's on me, I have to like not be my normal self. Like I have to act like a normal person.
You need to be your normal self.
So I don't get made fun of.
You need to be your normal self, otherwise nobody's gonna watch.
I know. Nobody watches anyway.
It's because you're just sitting there.
Because I have like
playing a game. You need to be doing. You need to do something with your
like
voice or something.
200 people in my live one day, and as soon as I did something weird, everybody left.
Just own it, Mary. Just keep doing weird shit. Just keep on.
It pushes them away.
No. It's gonna bring them eventually.
Maybe one day I'll be big enough I can quit my job, be a stay-at-home gamer. That's my dream. It is. I don't want to work.
That is work, though. It is work to do that.
I just hate having to like wake up at a specific time every day and go do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like I love my job, but
I would have a hard time with that too.
I love where I'm at right now and the job that I have, but it would be nice to just, be able to wake up whenever I feel like it and go do whatever I want to do during the day.
Well, I don't think that would necessarily be a thing.
Why?
Because if you're a streamer, you really stream all the time.
Yeah. You
don't just get to go and do as you please.
Well, if you're rich.
If you make it that far, but you want to keep it going. So, you still have to work.
I think there's a lot of streamers, like gaming streamers specifically, like that I watch, like Nick Marks and Tim Salmon and all them. Like they've built such a community, so like they can take 2 weeks off and come back and still have the same amount of people. Like people donate them like $500 for no reason.
I know. I mean,
it's crazy.
That people do that for me too.
I know, it's crazy. Like I wish I had $500 to give away.
Me too.
To somebody that doesn't need it. Like you are different, but like somebody that has like them like millions and millions of followers and like gets all this money from just streaming. Like they don't need $500.
It's just maybe they're giving them something of value. They're showing them a quick cheat thing, or I don't know. They're showing them something that they were trying to figure out within the game, and I don't know. They're entertaining them. I don't know. So you just gotta find your thing. You gotta find that piece of you that's special, and like broadcast that out. on your live stream. You got to be smart with the gaming too. Like, you got to find a way to give someone value from it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. So, or like customizing it. Like, some people do that where they're like, send this and you can change my outfit to whatever you want, or send this and I'll do whatever.
Oh, yeah, it's a good idea.
Or if you're like really far into a level, be like, send this and I will intentionally. I don't know.
I did that one time and Karma just kept finishing all my goals. And I was like, I'm not doing it because it's you. It has to be somebody that I don't know.
Well, she got it going and then you just keep doing it.
Yeah.
So.
But it's cool. I don't mind, like, even if I don't have any people in there, it's just, like, why not, you know? Like, I'm already playing the game, so why not stream it just to see?
Yeah.
Anywho's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think that I sometimes don't feel supported by my family because they scroll past my stuff.
But I like it. And then I scroll.
But if it were you post, like when you do post videos, I repost them. I like them. I comment them. Even if I don't like the content, I do it because I love you and I want you to succeed. But I don't get that reciprocated back to me from my family, I feel like.
Do you want me to repost your videos?
I don't care if you do or not. I'm just saying. Not trying to cause a fight. I'm just saying.
I mean, I do support it. I like it. And I come in there and send you gifts.
You do?
In your lives. Yeah, and you don't ever say thank you.
I don't see them, Mary. There's so many.
See, I do stuff and you don't even realize.
That's true. I'm sorry. I was wrong to say it, like to generalize it as if you never support me, but I get it because it's like so normal. It's not like it's
like
special.
I'm just around it all the time. Like
Yeah.
I'm like you're my sister, so I don't think if it's not like, oh my god, Sue Dillon, oh my god, I love all your videos. Like I shouldn't be like I feel
I
like
don't
that's
want you
not
to be like
normal
that.
if I'm like that.
I don't want you to be like that. I'm not saying that.
I do think it's funny.
I'm just saying, like, comment, like, engage with it because that's my success. That helps my success.
Yeah. Well, I thought I was helping you whenever you were in that thing.
What thing?
The TikTok Live
Oh,
Fest.
yeah, that too. In the TikTok Live Fest, I had to get, like, I can't remember how many votes. It was multiple votes, maybe like 40 votes a day. And she was like, I voted for you every day. And I was like, how many times did you vote? And she said, I did like 8.
No, I had like 12. I thought that was so good. Like, I thought I was doing something good for you.
It helped, but like you could have done 40.
But I didn't know how.
Oh my God, Mary. I preached how the whole week, all I did all day,
Yeah, you said
all
go
night.
to the thing and look up that tells you what to do. And I did all the 3 things it told me to do.
You didn't though, because if you did, you would have had all of
It gave me
it.
the check marks. I don't know what to say. Maybe it was bugged.
That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe I should work for TikTok technology. Then I could just boost your videos.
I don't think it works like that. So, what else do you have to talk about? Ew. God. I have to poop so bad right now. So
Did before I got in here.
I don't even poop that regularly, but now I have to poop.
What do you think the world is going to be like in 10 years?
Hell if I know. Man, I'm prairie dogging right now. Walter, take over for a bit. I don't know. It's probably going to be bad. I'm sure there's going to be... I know that depression will be the number one killer.
Like, just depression in people?
Yeah. That's what I've heard. Will you come here? Talk to Walt for a second, because I'm about to.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm so done with life. Like, that sounds morbid, but I don't mean it morbid. I am straight up. I'm irritated with everybody right now. I am done. I want to just go into a hole and sit there for like hours, days.
Should we take another impulsive trip to Florida?
No. I don't think that's going to fix it.
That resort will fix anything.
That was nice. We went to a resort when we were there. Well, we were staying at this Hilton, and they didn't tell us that the pool and the hot tub and everything was closed down, and it was the freaking trap house. So we got there, and I was really mad because I still paid a lot of money to stay there. But we found this resort to do during the day. It was like a day pass for the resort, and we went to the pool there, and we went to the spa. There were some issues there in itself, but it was still a very, very nice atmosphere.
Yeah, it was like anything you tried to do was just...
It just didn't work out. And I think
You dropped your ice cream walking down the
everything
road.
went wrong. Literally everything.
It just splatted on the ground.
They tried to tell us that the spa, we missed our appointment when we straight up didn't. It was their thing.
Yeah.
Messed up. Gosh. But it all worked out, so I'm trying to like remind myself that. Like it all worked out.
We blew up
We had a good
bougie ass bathroom.
We had diarrhea after a really nice meal there. Really bad diarrhea, like watery diarrhea. Like if
Yeah.
we wouldn't have made it to the bathroom, we would have shat
I
ourselves.
almost did. I had to clench on the way there.
I told her, I was like, I need to go too. And she didn't think that mine was going to be the same as hers, but it sounded the same. In this
Yeah.
very fancy community bathroom.
A lot of gas in there too.
It was like chainsaw and then like and then like chainsaw fart and then like just like you could hear it echoing in there.
Yeah, and then like people walked in
And we were
while we were
laughing.
still laughing.
We were laughing at each other so hard.
And I just don't think rich people think like poop is funny like we do.
No, they don't.
Like they're like disgusted by it.
It was
Like
so,
everybody has to shit.
it was so funny too because Mary went in there in her Crocs.
Yeah, my Crocs,
And they gave us champagne.
my chicken swimming trunks. They got big chickens all over them.
I loved them. I love those trunks.
Yeah, I do too. Chubbies,
She likes chubbies.
even though they're so expensive.
Yeah,
But they're
they
nice.
last. Taylor has some chubbies. Which dog is your favorite? Do you like Winston or Frankie
Well,
more?
I have to like Winston more because we bonded.
More. But
Yeah.
Frankie's sitting with you right now.
He usually doesn't. I don't know what's going on. Frankie's like really skittish.
Yeah, he's very small too. You have to
And
remember
whenever I play my video games, Winston likes to sit in my lap.
that. Yeah. Do you hate me? That Karma does it to you too?
Yes. And I give her the same reaction.
I didn't know why I asked this all the time. Like, I asked her, I asked my husband, and I asked my mom, I'm like, are you mad at me? Or do you hate me? Did I do something wrong? Just randomly. But I do convince myself that I did. And I saw a post on it. Karma's pointing at herself. I saw a post on my Instagram and it said, people with trauma do that.
Mm-hmm.
But you have trauma too.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't do that.
I mean, I don't think I like ask people if they're mad at me. I just
think
think about it, but
You
I don't
don't
ask
ever-
them because I just don't really care. Like unless I will ask if they're mad at me if I know I did something. But like if I'm just like spiraling in my head, like oh my god,
you just
did
ignore
they take
it.
this real wrong? Like I just don't care.
Wow. I wish I could do that.
That's what's weird about me. Like I don't care about like
It's
what
that
people think about me
Libra.
in like my
Inner.
everyday life. But when it comes to like internet stuff, like it really bothers me.
Yeah. She did an ASMR video with me on live and she was getting really butthurt over the comments. And I was like,
Well,
you have to
they
leave.
kept telling me that I look like Trisha Paytas and I don't.
Who cares?
Because
Mary,
I don't want
quit trash talking people on my podcast. I like Trisha Paytas. I think her eating videos are funny and she like does these silly music videos. She's funny.
She's funny, but I do not look like her. Like, they meant it offensively.
Well, who
They
cares?
didn't mean it in a good way.
I don't care. People tell me I look like a man all the time. Big whoopity shit.
Oh, we were talking about the fat thing at the beach, and I told her, I was like, next time, I was like, I just really don't understand why, like, people go in people's lives and be like, oh my god, you're so fat. Like,
Yeah.
Like we don't already know.
They call out
Like,
everything.
tell me something I don't know.
They call out everything.
People come at me for my mustache. Like, okay, like, yeah, I haven't had this mustache since I was in kindergarten. Like, I obviously don't know about it.
Yeah.
Sarcastic, obviously, but
You just have darker, like some women have darker hair.
one of my friends called me pistachio in high school, and it really hurt my feelings.
One of my friends did that. I have a mustache too, but I wax mine. regularly. Like you will never see it unless it's growing like a couple of days that it's grown back. But it's not like a mustache. It's like your like peach fuzz. It's just brown peach fuzz. It's just because we have really dark hair. Like our grandfather has a lot of Native American in him, and I think that we have a lot of Native American on our dad's side as well. So we were just like darker haired people, and the hair shows up on our bodies. But
Yeah, mine's just a little thicker than yours because
she has PCOS. But anyway, somebody told me that too, and I like destroyed their artwork that they spent a long time on. It was horrible.
And
Now I
somebody,
watched him go into his locker and cry about it.
I hope that one guy got
He
fired.
didn't know it was me.
That was commenting on the TikTok you posted on Instagram of us.
Oh yeah,
And that guy that was like
about
saying stuff about me, and I went to his profile and I found where he worked, and I messaged. I kept.
It's always a
commenting.
realtor.
Yeah, it was like a realtor broker person.
always a damn realtor leaving
So
mean comments.
I went to their business page, and I commented on all the pictures of him like selling houses to people, and I was like, "Oh my god, did y'all know this dude is homophobic and fat shames people online?" And then he deleted his comment off her video, and I hope he got fired.
For real.
We are really investigators.
I know.
So if like anybody really tries to mess with us, we'll like Karma can
Especially-
figure out where they live.
Especially if you have your place of work on your profile. Like that's dumb.
Yeah, that is pretty stupid.
But people are just mean. Any final words?
I don't hate you.
I don't hate you either. I love you.
I love you too.
I was telling her this is one more story and then we'll put it to an end, but she at my wedding gave her the maid of honor speech. It was so sweet. I think about it all the time.
It was I videoed it.
Oh, it was so
I still have the
sweet.
video.
I need the video. I didn't have a video. She was like, it's just me and you. It's always been me and you, and you're moving away. Because I moved to Chattanooga right after I got married, but I'm back where we were from, and she was crying, and she was going to miss you.
I had the whole place crying.
That was so sweet.
Do you think we look alike?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like anytime I'm in your life, they're like, "Oh my god, she's your twin."
Yeah.
I just don't think we look like that much alike.
I think we look a lot alike. Like, you can tell we're sisters.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think people think we look way more alike than we think we do.
Maybe.
But look in the camera.
But thank you for joining us. We had fun. I'd love to do this again sometime. It's always nice to shake it up a little bit. And March 1 has been wanting to be on here for a while. So, but we love you.
Deuces.